You can do anything you want to do. You're smart enough, you're decent looking, you can do anything you want to do.
Why did you say decent looking?
Because that's where you fall.
I feel like you could say like good looking.
You could say that, but then you'd be lying.
Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Taylor the Fiend back again, and today we are taking a look at women realizing that men are completely done with them. Don't forget to drop a comment, make sure you subscribe if you are new here, and let's jump into it.
Oh, I wish I could get a seat. A girl like me, I wish I could get a seat. My legs are killing, you know.
Then maybe, just maybe, someone should have planned a little bit better so that they could actually arrive in a reasonable period of time so that they would have access to a seat. What a thought. There are a lot of women out there that say that they want to be treated as equals. They want equality, except for when the time comes to actually be treated as an equal with a man. A woman is not entitled to a seat. The person who gets there first is the one that gets it.
Screaming about how badly you want a seat in a subway car isn't going to help you.
Are you serious?
So all the men from my previous post saying that they have found peace by being alone and they're not trying to date because they just want peace. Are you trying to say that we don't bring peace to your life?
That's exactly what men are saying. Modern women oftentimes these days are just incapable of providing any peace whatsoever.
Hi, women don't leave good men. It usually takes a woman a really long
No, that's stupid. Women leave good men all the time.
A man who is willing to take care of you, the kids, and the household, but has no ambition worth staying with.
When you say take care of, what do you mean?
He pays all the bills. He take care of the kids. He step in.
How he do that with no ambition?
No, he got money. I want more.
She wants more, but she doesn't want to do anything to make that nonsense a reality.
You know what?
He's complacent.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the year when the job market is cooked, when the housing market is cooked, when people are walking away from their children, you got somebody at home that is paying your bills. He is taking care of you, and he is taking care of your kids, and you are figuring out, should I leave him? Are you cool?
Women like this don't actually want good men. They just want service providers. They'll go out there, they'll hook up with the bad boys, all of that stuff. But when they say they want a good man, what they really want is just somebody to pay their rent, usually.
Flashback. I learned a lot about women. I think I learned exactly how the fall of man occurred in the Garden of Eden. Adam and Eve were in the Garden of Eden, and Adam said one day, wow, Eve, here we are at one with nature, at one with God. We'll never age, we'll never die, and all our dreams come true the instant that we have them. And Eve said, yeah, it's just not enough, is it?
Wow. That's not funny.
I was just waiting for more.
So that was kind of his point.
End of flashback.
Modern women could be given everything they wanted, but they will never be satisfied at all. I mean, look at the modern day women complaining about dating. You can give them thousands of options on dating applications, literally, and of course they still won't be satisfied.
Unfortunately, for a lot of men, there are so many women telling them you have to be more ambitious. And it's because they want the ambition to look like what they want it to look like. But his ambition is waking up every day and going to work. Waking up every day and showing up for my children. Showing up for my home. Like, that's just as ambitious. You know how ambitious you have to be when you are going through depression? Your girl is telling you you need to do more, and then you don't feel like you're good enough. But she don't know the mental and emotional and spiritual battles that you have and how you still trying to show up for your home. That's ambition, baby.
This is the type of woman who thinks a man must break his back just to get a thank you. It's not happening.
Take a moment, read, I think it's 1 Timothy 5:8. Because what it talks about is a man who neglects his home is the same as a man who denies his faith. This man is taking care of his home. There is faith and grace in that. He is being provisional. He's still leading. So we have to acknowledge that, because if not, you're going to lose that. Like, that's a gem, baby.
I make my own money. I make more than him.
Ooh.
Right?
And you said he pays all the bills?
Yeah.
And you make more money?
Yeah.
What kind of a woman would make her man do that? I mean, that's just selfish and mean-spirited.
In a guy, does height matter?
Yes, it matters.
Whoa, that was a strong yes.
Yeah, because no one wants to date a short guy.
And no one wants to date a fat girl. Let's see it. 145? No. You don't look 145?
145, that's a wrong scale.
They always blame it on the scale. Maybe it's just the diet. Height matters in a guy.
Yes.
It does? Step on the scale. 170. Hey, woman, lower your tone.
Him carrying around a scale isn't nearly as big of an issue as her crashing out at him.
170? And you look like a freaking ghost.
Y'all are throwing a scale on the ground and tell me to step up.
No. Does height matter in a guy? It does matter? Step on the scale. Wait, why not though? You just feel uncomfortable with that, right? Judging guys, how do you think they feel? How am I rude for that? It's a double standard, you're rude.
He's actually got a point. It's incredibly rude to judge a man's worth based purely on his height.
I see who the real narcissists are. It's us women! I made a video saying I don't never believe the women first until I hear both sides. Everybody in the comments was like, oh yeah, it's giving pick me, it's giving men pick me. And then this lady, she posted a video because she was in the gym and the guy was like, I just commend you for wearing a full skirt, you know, like, I don't see it a lot lately. And somebody else was like, it's giving male validation. You women are the wolf in sheep's clothing! Oh my God, it's so clear. Women try to portray this image that men are just horrible people when in reality, it's us.
It is insane how it's taken her this long to realize how narcissistic modern women actually can be.
Some of the misogynist things you have said about women in your sermon about how women have created a shameless society and most women are little, and that it was okay to call Sandra Fluck and that you shouldn't put women in powerful businesses, and that if you leave women alone in the family, they destroy the family.
I don't know if you noticed or not, but the liberal Democrat women are calling themselves. They came out with a so-called group of women who are within the Democratic Party, and they are admitting that they're.
You can't shame a man for labeling a woman who proudly uses that very same label.
And they were saying that they're proud of it.
Are you talking about that group that protested?
That group that protested.
It's a completely different
thing. And I'm okay with that. I just don't want to pay for it. No. If these women, the liberal women, want to have sex out of wedlock, they won't come.
Creating a shameless society, and they are destroying the family, and they shouldn't be put in powerful businesses. Address that. Women should not be in powerful businesses.
I think that most Americans know that liberal women are destroying the family.
You said women.
They hate men. They hate society as it is.
False. Modern women have been put in charge of powerful businesses, and the results aren't exactly great.
Sean, even
when they're teaching,
you started this. I'm letting you two go.
Even when they're teaching in the public school system, they're teaching everything but academic.
You are a pastor distorting God's word for misogyny, for misogynist purposes. What do you mean? When you say women are just, you leave a woman alone in charge of a family and she destroys the family?
We allowed the National Organization of Women Who Hate Men to come in years ago.
You're not answering anything
the Women Live group.
How can you expect him to answer that question when you keep talking over him? I swear, women who talk over you are actually just the worst.
We left them alone. There's no such thing as the National Organization. We left them alone. There is.
No, there isn't.
We left them alone. Look what condition we are in today. Out of wedlock birth, abortion.
All right, I got to step in because I can't let the hijacking go on forever.
No. But I'm telling the truth about this.
It's interesting how she tried to get the only other man on that panel to back her up here.
I'd say I have this one trained.
I say, you about to get knocked up the side of the head.
He likes to talk.
Threatening a man with violence is never okay. There is nothing funny about it.
So every week for the past year, me and Kayla have been doing the chores on Wednesday. She cleans the inside of the house, I go up on the roof and clean the gutters. Alright, I'm going to clean the gutters.
Thanks for helping me, baby.
Love you.
Love you. Careful.
She has been extremely appreciative of the extra help around the house. The best part about it is I don't even have gutters. And Kayla will never know.
You have to give that guy credit for finding a solid loophole. Good for him.
need to figure out what the you want. Women need to come together. I don't understand how women have a tea app specifically revolved around talking about every man that they've ever dated, but they don't have an app to talk to each other about their mentality or why they think the way that they do. So how the do you legitimately go 5 to 10 years talking about how men need to stop being disrespectful and catcalling, and men need to respect women, and then in the same breath turn around when you're not getting validated and not getting attention and go, men are weird because they don't talk to women anymore. Men aren't men anymore because they don't approach girls. When y'all are literally the reason for that.
The answer is really simple. Feminists demand to be empowered victims at all times.
You can do anything you want to do. You're smart enough. You're decent looking. You can do anything you want to do.
Why did you say decent looking?
Because that's where you fall.
I feel like you could say like good looking.
You could say that, but then you'd be lying.
I mean...
Hey, I'm right there with you. You're not alone.
I mean, you were in the same bracket?
Well, I'm ahead of you, but yeah. Because I'm 33. We'll see where you're at 33, buddy, okay? That's all I gotta say.
Even when she gets a compliment, she still needs to complain that it is not actually good enough.
Men, let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. Men genuinely believe that no one gives a no one is coming to save you, and they are totally alone. But what if I told you they had reason to believe this? I would encourage you to go watch some YouTube videos from a woman named Nora Vincent. Nora lived as a man named Ned for 18 months. In 2006, she wrote a book called Self-Made Man about the experience. She was treated so poorly as a man that sometimes she was actually physically sick.
The word doesn't give a crap about men, but we still keep going because we are needed.
Her key takeaway wasn't that women don't struggle. It was that men's struggle is entirely different and completely misunderstood by women. So there's a constant internal stress and an internal battle that men are facing that often the women in their lives don't see and often can't understand. After the experience, she struggled so much with depression that she actually unalived herself. Ladies, if you look at the suicide rates among men, you can see there's something going on and there's a problem.
What makes it worse is when men try to bring that up, women try to actually just make it about themselves.
Sometimes I think we forget that men are emotional and they do have feelings and they do need support. When I learned this and really understood it as a woman, I understood why a man wants peace in a partner. That's what he'll seek. Someone who will bring him peace, not just externally, but internally. Something that will help him win the war he's fighting in himself. Ladies, I encourage you very much to just go talk to someone you know, a guy you know. Try to get them to open up. Ask how they're really feeling or thinking, and it'll be hard. They might not want to do that, but I think you'd be shocked at what you would hear.
Modern women won't actually do that. They are convinced that men don't deserve anything in this world at all.
Wait a second, wait.
When you realize only 4 to 6% of airline pilots and 8% of military pilots are women. I agree with her. That is way too much.
That's not a sign of oppression. That's a sign that women aren't interested in being pilots. You would think this is fairly obvious, but apparently not.
Do not need men.
Your sweatshirt, man. Hair dye, a man. 7 layers of makeup, man. The Wolverine nails, man. And side note to any guy watching, a girl that uses Wolverine nails like this is a red flag 100% of the time.
They are an added bonus and fun in our life.
Whose daughter is this? You did not train her.
There is no shame at all in admitting that you need men in your life. It is simply the truth.
Is that a nurse or a stripper? Makes good money.
Both.
Correct. Wears a tight outfit.
Strip. Why are you looking at other nurses to know that there's tight outfits?
I looked at you.
I don't wear tight outfits.
Really? Your figs were pretty tight.
Oh, you know they're called figs?
Yeah, I do.
Cute, okay.
So another similarity between you and strip. Okay. Touch people in interesting areas.
Both. But one's for different reasons. Like, one's unwillingly and the other's willingly.
I feel like they're both willingly.
No, I'm not willing to do any of that. It's my job.
If that's truly how she feels, then why did she bother becoming a nurse in the first place?
Okay. Interesting. Whatever makes you sleep better at night, I guess. Notorious for cheating.
I know, so
I'm talking about the profession in whole.
You, a police officer.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Well, it's not a nurse.
You can't deflect that.
It's not a nurse.
Okay, well, Google it.
It appears you already did.
Actually, you're probably higher than strip. Strip 1, nurse is 0. Okay. This profession is susceptible to catching a disease.
Strip.
Nurses are notorious for all of those things. She just refuses to accept that little fact.
It sounds like you have issues.
So you're saying that nurses can't catch diseases?
I'm sure, yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm sure if
Okay,
we get
so
stuck by a needle
pretty
or
much,
something.
you have the same profession as a stripper. That's what that means. You just answered both on everything except for cheating, which you're in denial about.
Okay, and what is your problem?
Nothing. I'm just
Yeah, you have a lot of problems.
compare and contrast.
Ew.
He told her he got those statistics from Google. That clearly means that he's not the problem.
Who knew that saying I would require a non-refundable deposit to take me on a date in 2026 would send so many broke men into a spiral? It's almost like they forget that I am paying for a babysitter, transportation, nails, hair, makeup, time, effort. Most of those things cost me money. And yes, I am now dating with intention. I am dating to marry, and I am going to marry a provider.
Men have their own expenses when it comes to dating, but you don't hear men demanding deposits. Like, that is just downright ridiculous.
And if that offends you in any way, you were never my target audience. It's like so funny to me that my content is actually rage bait for angry men, because I originally started posting for the girls and just to connect with like other single moms and women in general. But triggering men actually accidentally just became my favorite new hobby. So I'm going to keep doing that.
Her quote-unquote hobby is trying to make men angry with her entitlement. I actually think that's rather deranged, right? Like, it's not, actually a genuine hobby. It's just trying to make men angry with her being entitled. And even then, it's not a hobby because you just do it automatically if you're that entitled anyway. If you would like to get early access to videos, weekly lectures, and case study breakdowns of human behavior, make sure you check out the members area link below in the video description. Otherwise, make sure to click on one of these videos on screen now if you enjoyed. Make sure you take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.